What's up, guys? Nepenthes here, and welcome back to another episode of the Draft to Glory. In the last episode, guys, we won the draft at a canter with the 4-3-2-1. I'm going to go with the 4-2-3-1 this draft. And we end up making good profit. Ooh, icons. We end up making good profit. I'm going to take JJ Okocha. I know we're going at right back, but it'll be fun to bring on. At the end, we end up making some good profit, which is obviously really nice. Hopefully, we can continue that good run of form today, guys. If you are enjoying the content, drop a thumbs up on the video. It would be very much appreciated. Give me Gabriel Jesus. Let's go for a Premier League draft. Why not? Let's just go full. Never mind. Just kidding. Let's take the Spaniard. He's probably easier to link to everybody. But yeah, if you guys are enjoying the content, drop a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. And that Vlasic card, he has got potential. Isn't this already his second inform? He has got potential to be an incredible card in the very near future. We've got Ødegaard, who's obviously got the 5-star skill moves and is decent. But I'm going to take Mason Mount. I am going to do a Premier League draft. We're just going to take all Premier League players when they show up. And there you go. We get ourselves Matthews Pereira. Very good agility and balance, and then decently well-rounded stats outside of it. And being a Brazilian gives Gabriel Jesus full chem just for being there. And of course, we'll be able to get full chem on him just for swapping him around with Mason Mount. And then we'll take Souza as another Brazilian. I mean, JJ Okocha does have a shadow chem style. Susek can be the guy. JJ Okocha does have a shadow chem style, which obviously means nothing when your defensive awareness is 29, but at the same time, it's a new game, it's a new year. Who knows if you need defending on your fullbacks? In at centre-back, we're going to have Thiago Silva, so we have got a very heavy Brazilian Premier League themed squad coming up here. Thiago Silva, a little bit slow, not ideal, not exactly what we want. Out of these cards here, I think I want David Alaba the most, just in case what's his name? Alphonso Davies shows up at left back. He didn't. Alexandro did. And of course, we then could put Alexandro, Souza, and Thiago Silva on the left. Put the Susek on the right-hand side. Wait for another Premier League cam and lend in like that. Or we could take Robertson and just get that soft chem link straight away, which is obviously quite smart. He doesn't have the best chem style. And then switch around Thiago Silva and David Alaba. And now Manuel Neuer would be good, but I do think we are going to stick to the Premier League theme where possible. And so either Jordan Pickford or Gaeta. And we're going to take Gaeta just because as a Spaniard, he has a little bit more possibility of just getting a link to a centre-back that might not be Premier League based. So to start with, guys, this draft is terrible, right? Our cams are terrible. Our CDMs are terrible. We've got JJ Okocha in defence. It's a terrible... We've got Gaeta in goal. To start with, this is a terrible draft. Okay, we're getting better. We are getting much better. We've now got Alisson with a glove, which is wonderful for chemistry. Gets Thiago Silva up to 10 chem, Alisson up to 10 chem, gets a high-rated goalkeeper in the team, which is obviously fantastic. And then, now Fernandinho for chemistry would literally just clean up because it would give Souza 7. Fernandinho would get 10, would get a net chemistry boost of 9. That takes us up to 94. Would be brilliant. However, I am going to take João Cancelo. We are going to pop him in there and then swap those two around, and that gives us a +5 in total, which isn't terrible. We just need some good Premier League CDMs. Ooh, Trent or Wan-Bissaka. Trent's way higher rated, but Wan-Bissaka just fits the bill, doesn't he? We'll pop him in there for the time being. I am going to need 2 more Premier League players just to finish off this team for chemistry and then some good subs. So we don't get any Premier League players or a good sub there. We'll take Davy Klaassen. Been good this year for Ajax so far. We get Castagne. We get... Oh, wait, a full... Yeah. Ooh. I'm going to have to actually take him. He does give us a chem boost. That gets us up to 97 chemistry. This is I mean, thank God for JJ Okocha, because we are going to have to sub him on. Our backline is actually very good. Striker Gabriel Jesus is very good. All 5 midfielders are pretty shocking, to be fair. Oh, much better. Can't take Riyad Mahrez. I'm more than happy to take Bobby Firmino. Let's pop him in there to start. Let's swap him around with him. Boom. Happy days. So Bobby Firmino, we're actually going to play at centre cam. Kearney's going to be the CDM because he's going to be the most useless that we don't care about, that we're going to sub off. For hopefully, maybe David Alaba can actually come into that spot. But there you go, guys. We've actually got a full Premier League setup for our starting 11. And we are working on getting some better players. Oh, fantastic. Kai Havertz can absolutely come on in there. And now, with Havertz, Firmino, Gabriel Jesus, and Mason Mount, who's not terrible, okay? His dribbling and passing are quite well-rounded. His pace is okay. His shooting's not the best. He's got 4-star weak foot. He's not terrible. Our now attacking midfielders and striker is very good. Our backline is very good. I'm actually going to play Wambi in centre-back as well. Cancelo can go out the right-back. Susek, not good enough. Just a bit too slow. Kearney is the big problem, but we can sub on David Alaba. And we also have JJ Okocha to come on for Mason Mount. It's not a bad draft here. One big super sub would be ideal right now. And Ferland Mendy is going to be that guy. Let's pop him on the bench. Ferland Mendy in at CDM is exactly what I'm looking for. David Alaba is maybe a backup. Who knows? But that, oh my days. N'Golo Kante can go in there. Boom. Now we're cooking. Because now our backline is sensational. We've nearly got a full UCL squad. What is that? What is that? Susek can come off for Mendy. Hey, I might start Mendy and soft link him to Kante. Thiago Silva will get full chem. Kante will get full chem. And Robertson, I don't like. Mendy's just so good. We'll have a look at that. Let's get our final 3 picks in before we have a look at that. What is next? Pulisic is not bad for a sub. I'll take him. What's really interesting is we haven't seen any of the new promo cards yet. 2 picks to go. Not going to be here either. I mean, it doesn't matter who we take there. And then, oh my days. Now, do we take Fabinho, start him, get Susek out the team and just be content with our starting lineup? Or do we take Raheem Sterling and then we will have Mendy for that CDM role, Raheem Sterling and Pulisic for attacking options up front, and of course JJ Okocha, who I do think is going to come on for Mason Mount most games? Or do we take Werner the Burner? I'm going to take... something in me is saying just take Fabinho, get yourself a 6 starting lineup, and don't waste subs at the start. That's the smart person in me. But something else in me is saying take Sterling, man. Sterling, Mendy, and Okocha as your subs. Mendy for Susek, brilliant. Okocha for Mount, brilliant. Sterling for either Firmino, Havertz, or Jesus, depending on how the game's going and where we need the pace. I mean, Sterling's got 93 pace, 90 dribbling. I don't even know why I'm considering it. Let's get Sterling on. Boom. He goes in there. We're a 185. We have got a full Premier League squad. Almost a full Premier League UCL squad. But we have got a complete and utter 100% Premier League setup. So, of course, we don't get a Premier League manager. I don't even think we need it. We need a Brazilian manager. That's it. Or an English manager. Of course, we have neither of those. We've got 3 Spanish La Liga managers and 2 Portuguese Liga NOS managers. I mean, cheers for nothing, EA, I suppose. Cheers for absolutely nothing. But that, guys, is the squad. It's a good squad. Let's get into the action. All right, guys, here we go into round number 1, and we are up against also a 185. Rodrigo, Firmino, De Bruyne, and Ziyech. Dyer and Easy. Mendy, Robertson, Ake, Trent, and Alisson. He's also got a full Premier League squad. What are the chances of that? I don't know. Maybe quite high in this game. Yeah, let's get into the game, guys. If this guy makes a sub, I'll make a sub. I think he's going to. Yeah, he's gonna sub probably easy off. But we're just gonna get into this game. Hopefully do well. Hopefully play well. You know, we've been playing very good FIFA recently, and see what we can get out of these players here. And here we go with Susek. Here is Firmino. Here's still Firmino. Back into Susek. Got Kai Havertz back into Soucek. He's got Firmino there. Ah, it's a good save. Right, we're going to bring Soucek off, guys. We're going to bring Mendy on. And I'm going to bring Okocha on straight away as well. Let's get the 5-star skiller icon on. Why not? All right, João Cancelo. Kante. João Cancelo. Kante. Got Bobby Firmino. Finds Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz finds some space. Kai Havertz still in some space. Gabriel Jesus. Turns. Shoots. Gets, oh, nice. Firmino. Jesus. That's just strength from Mendy there. Right, I'm going to high press against this guy because he's dallying on the ball a bit too much with skill moves that are unnecessary. I want to put that pressure on him and just try and nab the ball back as quick as possible every time and not let him. There we go, press, yes, there we go, and not let him settle into this pattern that he wants to settle into. That's keeper's ball all day. Love that. Jesus is through. Here is Mendy again. We've got Firmino. Oh, he's just got a tackle in there. Literally by the skin of his teeth. Oh, God. EA, please, man. How's that even happened? Like, literally, how's that happened? That's just a pass into Mendy and it's just completely evaded him. On Jesus. Oh, into the corner. Gabriel, please. Right, guys, half time here. I probably have had 70 to 80% possession. I think I've had one shot though. This guy is just so deep looking to counter. It's crazy. I've had 63% possession. 3 shots, 3 on target from good areas, but he's got so many men in his box. These auto blocks are killing me. We're just going to keep plugging away and hopefully get that goal. Oh, he's so jammy there. I'm having to work so hard to create a chance here, guys. It's crazy. There it is. Stay on side. Please stay on side. He wasn't off. Gabriel Jesus, you've got to be staying on side there, pal. Oh, my days. Come on now. Come on, Jesus. That's foul. That's got to be a foul. He stopped me from just taking a shot without taking the ball. Here we go. We've got a chance. That pen. Guys, we're at full time. I don't think I've ever had a 0-0 in FIFA 21. I don't think I ever have. I can't explain how frustrating this game is. This guy has had just 2 shots from 2 counterattacks. He is so many men deep. I've created a couple of opportunities, just can't score them. We're going to take off Jesus. We're going to bring on Sterling. I don't know how much of a difference that's going to make because I'm not really getting him behind. I have a feeling either one goal is going to nick this one or it's going pens, but let's get into extra time and see what we can do. It's Firmino. How? I've aimed that into the corner. That's got to be a goal. That's like 3 times. And there it is. And there it is, guys. One counter-attack again. After Sterling gave away the ball from what was a fake shot, where he just lifted the ball up. I don't know how. That's a foul. I don't understand how this isn't half-time game. 2 minutes extra you've added on. That could be a goal as well. I could feel it coming, guys. Because of how much pressure I've been putting on this guy and how, like, you know, he's got Neymar and Rodrigo and stuff. I could feel it coming, but he's had a couple more attacks now. He's managed to score from it. Tough, man. It's tough. Like, Firmino missed a sitter right before this guy got a counter-attack and scored. It should have been 1-0 to me and, you know, pushing towards game over. Now we've got 15 minutes to try and get back into this game. That's going to be a goal kick. Oh, it's a corner. Robertson whips it in. Kai Havertz heads it. Let's go. Come on. 1-1 with 4 minutes to go. Let's go. That's a corner, right? Yes. All right. Here we go, guys. And Kai Havertz get his head on another one. No, he can't. You got to be kidding me. All right, we're going pens, guys. It is to be tough if we lose here on pens. This would be really tough. First one saved. Very nice indeed. Oh, my God. First one saved from him as well. Second one saved. Let's go. I've greened that as well, and it's not gone in the corner. We've both missed 2 pens here. All right, he's put that one in. All right, I'll put that one in as well. All right, he scored again there. I should have just kept standing to the side. I'm actually going to lose on pens here. My pens are terrible, to be fair, but he's missed it. Oh, he's missed it. All right, we're back in it. I've red timed it. Oh. I didn't even need to time it. I don't know why. He dived the wrong way as well. I should have just left it. It would have been a goal. We would have still been taking pens. Guys, I don't know what to say. One of the most boring games of FIFA 21 I think I've ever played. This guy just sat back the whole... Hey, our first round exit, it was going to happen, wasn't it? It was going to happen eventually. I'm just so sad that it was in a manner like that. On penalties, guys. I thought I played well as well. I controlled the game. I tried to make sure I stayed on top of everything. You know, I wasn't panicking even when I went 1-0 down. We just kept trying and trying and trying until we got back in the game. What do we get as our reward? A premium loan reward player pack. I tell you what, this year, premium loan reward player packs and ultimate loan reward player packs can be useful because of the friendlies mode. I mean, we get a walkout kit. Always nice. The Greek kit must be their Euro winning kit. And as a player, we get... Okay, so that's terrible. Oh, I'll tell you what. Send mid to Cam is going to be like 1,000 coins. Let's see if we can make profit off of this. 1,200 coins we'll get for sending mid to Cam. Left wing to left mid is also like 1,500 coins, right? So that's going to be like 2,700. Plus match coins, we're already at like maybe 3,500. Greece kit probably doesn't sell. Maybe a couple hundred, like 3,700, right? Banega will pop into the club. I don't think I'll ever use him, but here we go, 2 gold packs. Listen, we can still make profit, right? We're looking for about 11 or 12,000 coins from these 2 packs. We do get a rare gold player, which if it's not a border or walkout is generally not what we want to see. We get a Kurzawa there. Maybe sells for like, there's 1,000 on bid there, which is quite nice. This kind of stuff is all worthless. And Calagiuri also over 1,000 coins. Okay, so he's like 2.5k by looks of things. And Kurzawa is also 1,000 to 1,500 coins. That's like another 4k between those two and all the odds and sods. Because the contracts will sell, but just not for much. That leaves us needing about 7k. Nagbe here is 700 coins. So if we can get about 6 to 7k off of this gold pack, we'll break even. If we can get more, we'll make profit. Any less, we'll obviously take a small loss. But obviously, we don't get a rare gold card on this occasion. We get... Oh, again, good stuff. The Giddy Up Celebration is actually an expensive one. You can't compare the price on these. We're going to go and have a look at that in a second, though. Diego Castro will just list up for whatever. Another centre mid to Cam card. Another 1,500 coins, right? So now we're looking for about 4.5k. A left mid to left wing, about another 1,000 coins. Now we're looking for 3.5k. The contracts and stuff, again, will sell. Manager contracts will sell 300-400, but yeah, 3.5k. Graziano Pele. You know what? He's about 700-800 coins. We're now looking for about 3k or so. This guy's not worth anything, Beric. He's literally like 300 coins. And Alessandrini, maybe been price fixed at 2.5k. 1,700 on bid. That's another 2k. Do you know what? If the Giddy Up Celebration sells for any amount of coins, we will break even from a first round exit, which would be sensational. If, of course, it's only a 150, we are still only talking about a genuine minimal loss. We're talking about like a maximum 1,000 to 2,000 coins loss for that first round exit. We want celebrations. Which one's celebrations? Player celebration. I just need to find Giddy Up on here. It is a gold. So we can pop that in there. We just need to have a look for it and see. I genuinely might go onto the web app, guys, because on the web app, you can compare the price and you can see it. Here's Giddy Up. Let me see. Let's add that to transfer targets and see if we can find any more Giddy Ups. There's a Giddy Up. That's 5k bin. That won't be going. I know it may not like seem that deep, but if we can get just any, like, basically we're about break even, you know, depending on the sales of the contracts, and a few other things, but there's no Giddy Up. There's none of them here actually. So, oh, there's another one there. Let's have a look on this one. And again, we're looking at a 5k setup. So that expired for no coins. So it's not worth anything. So there you go, guys. You know, Draft Glory is not just about showing just the drafts that we win. You know, it's not about just showing all the time getting the to the final and stuff. It is literally about showing how best to utilize draft to make coins over time, you know. And on this occasion, we might come out 1, 2, 3k short. We might make a little bit of profit depending on how the contracts sell. Some of them sometimes get binned for 5k. We'll make some profit. Otherwise, you know, we're looking at a small loss. But we still got to show it. It's part and parcel of the series. It's our first round exit, which is really sad. Hopefully our last first round exit of the year as well. But yeah, that is going to be the end of the video for today, guys. I hope Toby kind of put in as much of the gameplay as possible, because it was quite a boring game in general. I hope he just put in all of my chances so you could see, especially that one chance with Firmino that I had that would have made it 1-0 to me, which would have just changed the whole dynamics of the game. That's where we're at. So that, guys, is going to be the end of the video. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like, rate, and comment, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.